Okay. Have you and your prospective mate lovingly resolved conflict? Um, have you guys had a disagreement and lovingly resolved it, or did he backslap you up against the wall? You could have found that out while you were just dating. You have to have spent enough time to have conflict with this person. Not that you're sitting around picking or trying to look for something to happen. And it's okay if you have conflict because a relationship is not perfect, okay? And you're going to have conflict. And what's the most important thing is, have you lovingly resolved conflict, okay? Um, have you dated your prospective mate long enough to know what he or she struggles with every day? Okay. Now, boy, when you first start dating someone and you just so in love and you're on cloud nine and oh, he's my knight in shining armor. We do everything together and we never argue. Everything is so perfect. Oh, he's my knight in shining armor. There's a dull spot somewhere on that armor. You just haven't seen it yet. You have to know what your prospective mate is dealing with. What is it that they're struggling with? And just because they're struggling with it, it does not mean it's a bad thing. Are you able to accept that? They don't have to be perfect, but are they perfect for you? And if you cannot accept their struggle, it is okay. It doesn't mean that they're a bad person. It just means that they're not for you. And the same goes for you. If they can't accept your struggle, and or be patient with you, long enough for you to fix it or help you, you know, that is just they're just it's okay. Okay, remember God made us unique. Okay, and we are all different, and there is somebody that's out there for you. You do not have to settle. Do not deny yourself. Do not um shut down what God created you to be, who He created you to be. All you can do is be the best that you can be. If they can't accept that, it's okay. It doesn't mean they're a bad person. It's okay. There is someone out there that you're going to have happiness with, okay? Also, is your perspective made a giving person? Or are you the one that's always giving, 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 always pouring into their life and they are never giving to you? You have needs to be met too, and one day you're going to run out. You're going to get empty and you're going to need filling back up. So are you pouring back into each other's life, or is it always you that's pouring into their life, or are they always just pouring into your life? You're gonna get empty, so you definitely need to deal with that. And if you are the one that's always pouring into their life and then you find yourself treating them bad because you expect for them to know what to be doing, have you discussed this with them? You have to, in a loving way, let them know how you're feeling, and if you're feeling neglected, in a loving way, okay? Because now you're treating them all bad, and they had no idea that you felt this way. And this is a relationship um that could have been a great relationship, but sometimes we're sabotaging the relationship because the person don't even know that we're feeling like this. They think that everything is fine because guess what, you're keeping your mouth closed. And you want to, in a loving way, let them know. You don't have to roll your neck all out and let them know that, I don't like this, or I'm the man, or I'm the woman, and I don't have to take. No, in a loving way, let them know, because guess what? We were raised in two different households. We have different morals and values, and that's what coming together is about. You're merging together. So while you're dating, resolve these conflicts. And if you're married right now, just let them know in a loving way. Or if you have to write a letter, a love letter, um, and if you want to talk on that, let me know. Comment below if you want to know how to write a love letter. And I, I I cannot stress this enough. You have to know, um, what is it that your mate, what is it that they're struggling with, and are you the one that's always giving? Okay. Or if they're a giving person, okay, are they willing to give of themselves and make sacrifices for you? Or are you the one that's always making sacrifices? When a person show you who they are, believe them. Okay, believe them. um, the biggest change you can make is yourself, or sometimes the people you hang around. But you definitely want to believe the person when they show you who they are. Is your prospective mate your best friend? Wow. You want you want your prospective mate to be your best friend, okay? Because this person is a person that you should be able to talk to about anything. You should be able to be transparent with this person. They have to accept you with your faults and everything. Okay, so I really believe that that's important. That your prospective mate is your best friend. Um, if you or your prospective mate have been divorced, is there an understanding of why the divorce took place? Are they healed? Because you could find yourself paying for someone else's mistakes, and that's not cool. Okay, or maybe your prospective mate was married for 10 years, and then now they've been divorced now for maybe a week or 2 weeks, a month, and now you're thinking that you can save them and that you're so much better than that other person. That person, I think they need time to heal. I'm not saying that they're a bad person, and just because you've been divorced does not mean that you know you're damaged goods or anything like that. No, there's someone out there that you're going to be a blessing to, and they're going to be a blessing to your life. Just make sure you go into that relationship whole. Remember, we are single and whole. Okay, we are whole. So it's two whole people that are getting together. And if you need time to just heal, see a counselor or something, it's okay. You just want to go in loving yourself, knowing why the divorce took place, and change whatever areas in your life that you need to change, um, and take it as a learning experience. It's okay. And if you have questions about um, after a divorce, on how to start dating after a divorce, comment me or inbox me and we can talk on that. And married people that's out there that's listening right now, please, whatever questions we need to ask before getting married, please inbox me, comment, let us know so that we can talk about this. Help us, okay? Because you're living it right now. And if there's some things that you're struggling with right now, that you have some questions on how to deal with it, ask the questions and we'll get you some answers that line up with the Word of God, and so that we can make this thing work. I believe that marriage is awesome. God is the creator of marriage. He knows what he's doing as long as we follow the rules, okay? I love you, and remember, you are special, unique, and wonderfully made. And above all, you are the apple of God's eye. Mwah.